Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. We've just fought off the villagers that were attacking Myrddin. We went non-lethal. I don't know that that made any difference to the story, but Myrddin has agreed to come with us if we can rescue Cillian before the village does whatever they're going to do to him. But that has given us freedom to loot his home. And of course, the villagers that attacked. We did convince one villager who came to attack to turn around and leave. So, one of them got to live. And we can imagine that the others will wake up from, you know, being knocked out at some point. We're not just wiping out an entire village. Oh, Cillian is tied up. That's not good. The situation in the village beggars belief. Between the huts and the forest behind them, the men and women of the village have tied Cillian to a pole and stacked hay beneath him. He looks badly beaten. As you file into the courtyard, Douglas is engaged in a loud fight with his older brother. You can't do this to him. I'm trying to redeem the boy, you daft bastard. If we just kill him, his soul will be lost. I don't want him dead at all. Fuck's sake, man. Your son and his wife are out there facing off against a group of Vikings. We should go and help. This is all for Cillian's own sake. That pagan sorcerer has corrupted his soul. He must be cleansed. Where are you even getting this shite? Talork? The old priest, bless his soul, he never taught anything like that. Out of the corner of his eye, Talork sees a group of Vikings watching him with mouths agape. You! How are you here? What did you do to our children? They were no match for us, but we spared them. The same thing we're about to do to you, you piece of shit. They were no match for us, but we spared them. For a moment, Talork is almost overcome with relief. Then his anger gets the better of him. You spared them? Liar. Let Cillian go, and we'll spare you too. If you kill Cillian, I swear, we will end your line. Let Cillian go, and we'll spare you too. It's more mercy than we deserve, Talork. Be reasonable. The brother Aiden comes running in from behind the village where he must have been preparing to burn Cillian alive. Bring us the sorcerer. Talork spins on his heel to face Aiden. You'll bargain with these monsters? Shut it, Talork. Vikings, bring us the sorcerer that we may kill him in Cillian's place. Then we'll release the boy. No, listen. Aiden places a heavy hand on Douglas's shoulder. This is how it has to be. Someone must pay. Aiden stares Talork down until the older man averts his eyes. It comes very close to being a nod. Aiden then turns his attention back to you. Will you accept? Or we could bring them the druid. I'll have no part in this. Do what you will with the boy. Perhaps then the druid will agree to leave. Or I can't. Nobody has to die, but if you force the choice, I'll fight you. It's got to be that one. Nobody has to die. But if you force the choice, I'll fight you. Nephew cranes her neck to see past the huts. If you plan to save Cillian, we'd better get there quick. It looks like they're ready to start the fire. Have to save the boy. He's no older than Thorkill. Douglas is pleading with his eyes. Don't make me fight you. If you attack my family, I have to defend them. Attack. Sorry, Douglas. We're saving your cousin. Attack. You've all brought this on yourselves. Or do what you want with the kid. It's out of my hands. I'm sorry, Douglas. We're saving your cousin. The fact that we have to apologize because we're saving his cousin is just absurd. Sorry, we're saving your cousin, which means we have to fight. Because you want us to not save your cousin. And we get the initiative. Alright, obviously non-lethal. We're not monsters, and there's halflings here. I mean, hopefully if we just take down like Talork and maybe Douglas, the rest will just yield, but I doubt it. Level 6, level 4, level 4, level 4. A bunch of them are level 0 civilians. Level 4. Yeah. Is Lan here? I guess that's a question. No. So land must have gone inside just like, I want no part of this. Fair. If I went for the quick shot on you, 82%. That ain't bad. I don't really like my positioning, but it's probably fine. Can I just take you out right now? Okay. That's you dealt with. Then you could take out Aiden. No problem. But let's see your guys' classes. Okay. Yeah, you take out Aiden. And then move to the side. Let's see. If you weren't in the way... I wonder if you could move forward and hook them. It seems unlikely. We're gonna charge in with Nefia. If you block, then it just wrecks your shield. If you don't block, you go down. You didn't block, so you go down. Alright, Gunnar. We'll send you... Where can you get to? Kind of the same general locations. You go there. Gunnar. You'll take an attack from this person who's going to do... 18 to 22 is not nothing. But I want to get you also adjacent to people. So, attack of opportunity there. Oh, and there. Kind of didn't think about that attack. It did, I think, actually 0. Yeah. Okay, the 9 damage was actually something. The rest has been basically nothing. And then Roskva... I guess I could have given us DR first. That would have been the smart choice. Go into some cover, and then give your DR. We'll move you there. And you are fine where you are. Yeah. Tactical move, that's fine. Tactical move, also fine. Demoralize is annoying. Hoping with when all the adults go down, the rest will stop. But I suspect not. Oh, Cillian will die in 4 turns. Right, we need to get over there. I kind of forgot about that. Who has a water flask? I do. Or no, Nefia does. And I do. Alright. Probably gonna need Nefia to just rush. You have good movement, right? Movement 5. I've only got movement 4? Ew. You've got movement 7, but you don't have water. And you have also no water. So it's got to be one of us. And Nefia has the better movement. Alright. Yeah, and axes are really only good at getting through shields. If you don't have them, none of the abilities really do anything. You could charge here. So I'm going to have you do so. Yeah, attack of opportunity, it's fine. It does basically nothing. Then Nefia. Go here. Well, that's less than ideal. I guess I could also try making my way over there. Because the two of us make it, you know, rush over there. Hopefully, we'll get there. One of us will get there in time. Aif, you can take out probably this guy. And Roskva. Physical resistance, sure. Yeah. I think that's probably decent. Fine with you still standing there. Alright, Nefia's standing. Let's have you go over here and hit them. Yes, attack of opportunity, it's fine. And as promised, I'm sparing them. Go here, hopefully no other traps. Good. Probably we don't need me over there as well. I think Nefia's got it. Let's see. You are so weak. Like, even taking out the level zeros, you just don't do enough damage. Alright, we've got 4 of them still standing. I guess I'll do Thor's favor, which I should have done already. Sorry about that. Yeah, they're all running around like no idea what they're supposed to do. Alright, Nefia, if you get to here, can you then throw water there? It's not showing that that'll work. In fact, it's red. As opposed to these, which makes me think that that's not how we're supposed to do this. So instead, just double move to get next to him. We've got another turn. Just figure it out. Distract, yeah. None of your abilities that really work. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it's not even letting me click there. So it's not using water. Alright, fine. Well, Nefia's in position for next turn, which is what matters. I'll send you to finish off them. Okay. And one more. Do I have an angle? I do. An 86%. Okay, the fight is over before the 2 turns ran out. Hopefully that means that we just auto-freed him. Perfect. Cillian is in a pretty sorry state. His face is bloody and his body is bruised. However, thanks to your timely intervention, he still breathes. Are you alright? Can you walk? Come on, we need to get you out of here. Are you alright? Can you walk? The kid tries to speak, but his voice fails him. He nods heavily and staggers into position behind you. Yeah, sorry. I know that's not how you wanted things to go. Well, let's head up to the mountain to find Murden. We did manage to rescue Cillian. Oh, lad. Thank the Dagda you're alive. The kid tries to speak, but his voice fails him. He settles for sobbing uncontrollably into the old man's shoulder. I know. You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore. Murden lifts his head to reward you with a grateful smile. Thank you, Alfbjorn. I've no doubt we would both be dead without your help. If not today, perhaps in a month. I just want you back in Perth safe and sound. No need to thank me. We just did as Constantine asked. Or I couldn't just leave you to your fates. Yeah, I couldn't just leave you to your fates. We'll both accompany you back to Perth. It's the least we can do. I hope your king will reward you for your troubles better than we can. He places a hand on your shoulder. You go on ahead. We'll be right behind you. Okay, we managed to convince Murden to go to Perth. We didn't want to force him. We also didn't want the fighting or the bloodshed. Like, the people were aggressively violent in their religious beliefs, which is common for this time frame. So I didn't want to just slaughter a whole village because we believe differently than them. Come on, guys, where are you? So we'll need to go to a camp basically right away because I think we're hungry and about to be tired. We're on our way to Perth. The closest one on the way is occupied, but we are going to be hungry and tired by the time we get there. Do I want to fight a fight while we're that? Let's see. Drivy and Ife will be tired. Then I will. No, then Aceleaf, not me. Kettle. And I think that's it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take on this fight with half the team tired. So I could grab you. You're my other spear person, I think. Or you might be my other bow person? I don't remember. Or I could grab the people that are reasonably competent who are just going to suffer from having their strength, finesse, and perception and a -3 to endurance and senses. Ugh. Having perception means your ranged attacks are going to be bad. Alright, we're taking Kettle anyway. This could turn out poorly. We're just not in fighting shape. Hopefully it's wolves or something that we're fighting. Nope. It's only 5 of them. And we do get the first move. Level 6, 4, 6, 4, and 4. Well, I guess I'll move forward a bit. 76 isn't bad. Do you not even have... I noticed they don't have the symbols next to their portrait. I mean, taking out the level 6 feels like a better call. I could go with a ranging shot just to make sure I hit. Sure. It's maybe a bit of overkill. But that should bring me up to 95%. Yeah. So that takes you out of the fight. Then Kettle. Send you up there. What are your chances to hit? 60%. You can't target any of the others from where you're standing. Besides this guy, but 73% to block is real bad. So, ranging shot and then take a shot at the guy in the back. Since I always forget to use my ranging shots, or not necessarily forget, but I hold on to them in case I'll need them later, and then just never use them. Ugh, yawning. Where can you all get to? Alright, you can get up here as well. And Nefia, you cannot. So you guys are going to be the ones that block the way forward. Probably there. Oh, there's a trap. Grrr. It's always traps. Alright, let's have you move forward and heal him then. Oh, you're too far away. Need you to move one more tile. But now you've moved too far, so you can't. Darn. He might go down if they just charge him. They've got their archer still alive. They've got a sling person who's probably going to demoralize. Depending on how many attacks they can get on him, since I can't heal him this turn. We'll go with a demoralize just because I'm worried about getting too many attacks on him. Or is DR going to be better? Probably DR is actually better. I also hate this positioning we're on where we're just funneled into one square and they put a trap on it. Super bad. Oh, you can actually continue moving forward. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's get you there. Oh, and another trap. Sure. Yeah, he's gonna die. Alright, that's what we got. It's not great, it's something. Quick shot. Miss, perfect. Yep, Gunnar goes down.
Valhalla, I'm coming.
You're fine. Yeah, Demoralize would have helped with that attack, but another attack would have likely hit him anyway. Alright, let's have you hook the shield. Then Nefia. Do some damage. I can finish you off. And then Kettle. You can start on them. Thinking about moving forward, but probably not wise. Should have moved you there to get the flank. And then for you, go for the Demoralize now. Oh, actually, Roskva, move forward. You can raise him before the fight ends. I forgot you have that ability now. Yep, going for Restore as expected. Alright, we need to get ourselves out of the way so that Roskva can get to Gunnar. So I'll take a shot there. Then Kettle. I guess Nefia, you charge here. There's that. Then Kettle. We'll move you into cover here. Then Roskva can move forward and use Revive. Oh, it's your full action. Next turn. We'll have you do Defend? No. Guard. Protect. Which I think... Is that the right one? Yeah. So, Nefia is theoretically getting protected as well. And Roskva... I guess Thor's favor. Alright. Before we end the fight, Roskva, heal him.
Need a hand?
Hopefully that means he's not going to actually take any injuries because he ended the fight standing. Oh, nope. That's looking like an injury to me. Let's look at you. So you have a light fracture to the chest. Darn. Alright, charge him down. Light fracture to the chest. So raising him up mid-fight doesn't get rid of the injury for being down for a while. That's a shame. So we're going to need to do some healing. Roskva, heal Gunnar. Do you need to heal him a second time? No. There's a pine shield that we need to scrap. You can do some preserving. Let's see. Anyone else with free time? Irsa still has shifts. Could have you do some crafting. Keep working on making random stuff. Only weapons, though. We're basically out of hides. Are there any weapons we desperately need? And if we're talking about getting down to our extra characters, we don't have the best gear on them. But it's not like I actually ever use them. And as for armor, I've got pretty good armor on all of my meleeers. I don't know. Doesn't feel like I need better gear. So yeah, at least for the moment, I guess just hunt. You're bad at preserving, right? Preserve 4, hunt 1. You are preserve 5, hunt 5. So let's have you do the preserving and you do the hunting. Guess so. That seems fine. In the morning, you nearly step in a half-eaten carcass of a mouse which has been left outside your tent. Nephew chuckles at your startled yelp. So it's your turn to get an offering tonight. Baigul usually leaves her prey at my tent. She's been catching quite a lot of rodents trying to eat our rations. Aren't you glad we kept her? I am. As opposed to waking up to our rations being half gone. Well, let's grab various items. Njal has been lagging behind for a while, and some of your herdsmen are getting annoyed. The archetype is looking quite pale, and his forehead burns to the touch. It's clear that he's coming down with something. Let me see. That's bad. You'll need treatment the next time we make camp. Of course he will. We'll just make our way down to Perth and end the episode here. So I guess let's head on in. No reason not to. I want to bring Ife, but I also want to bring Kettle because I forgot his family is from Perth. Or at least his sister had an amulet that looked Perth in design. But I also want to bring Ife because she's from here. So who do I leave behind? Maybe we do bring... We'll leave Adis behind and bring Gunnar. Yeah. So next time, I guess we'll see if anything happens when we load in. But assuming not, the next time we'll go talk to the king, as well as look around and see if we can find Kettle's family, or some information about his family.
Ancient powers influence this place. Can you feel them in the soil? Rocking the trees? This site was chosen for a reason.
Alright, well thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!